Alright, I have so many ideas, chat. And so many things we need to do to prettify this place. Also to prettify this. But a recap for all of you who do not know what we've gotten up to in the last couple of streams. First stream, we did this bit. More or less. A manual, mostly manual, mining setup. With a little bit of automation. Got our little smithy, our bed, many fishing rods. We've been collecting them. I should go and buy my first fishing rods just so I have them in proper sequence. Because right now, we don't. We just go from 2, 3, and 4, but we skip one. Our tool racks, many buckets, a little scales for being curious about stuff. The various means that we use to sort out what we're panning. This is a nice little automated setup. I can just grab that, as you can see. And it allows me to... Oh, come on. Let's get you in the right place. Come on. Closer. Closer. Close. No. Okay, fine. There we are. Very nice little automated setup. And down here in the mine. All the way down. This is a very shallow place, though. Honestly. This doesn't go very deep. I think it's like 4 or so tiles. Oh, I'm stuck, aren't I? I can get out. I know I can. Perseverance. Come on. Mantle. Oh, my lord. I was going to say, the Gordon Freeman had an easier time mantling than I am right now. But then, of course he did. He's a free man. Okay, fine. Grab my legs. Oh, yes. We're also pirates. This is how we die, yes. They will find my bones down there later on. A bunch of mischievous kids will go on an adventure. It'll be great. We'll find my skeleton key. We've also got many fishes that we may or may not automate the process of gathering. Maybe. Also, chat, how's the volume at the moment? It is too dark. Yeah, I agree. We will have a kip in just a moment. Let me just get that fish in there. Oh, that'll do. Womp. Right. Sleep time. It was almost dawn. There we go. Okay. We've got a little safe. Inside safe is just a single bar of power. Wait, how is it that you've convinced those fish to stay in the bucket if it's just under the river? I asked them nicely. You should try it. Okay, now, over here, we have one manual drill and one automated one that repairs itself automatically. Same with the harvester there. So this section is pretty much all automatic. The only thing that we are not set up to automate is Cloutium. But we started a little bit of decoration, as you can see, but honestly, there's so much more that we can do. So very much more. So much more I want to do. Before we move on from this place, I want to, let's go for like 3 drills. I'm going to keep it all at tier 1 though. And we're going to design this area with it to visually represent that this is our first claim. I want it to look like the beginning of our journey. I don't want to spend a load of time making it ultra snazzy, because then at that point it's like, well, why am I even moving on anyway? I want it to kind of be a bit of visual storytelling about the progress that we've made. But yeah, at the moment we are actually doing a fairly good job gathering everything up. It's all automated, except for this. This is an automated. I do have to do that, pull the lever manually, but it's kind of satisfying, so I don't mind. But everything else, all being gathered up, except for the Cloutium, like I said. If you stand on the pillow on the cot when you sleep, your character will be standing over you, staring. Oh yeah, we've already done the out-of-body experience by accident when I was just jumping onto the bed. Right. How much is on this bar? The bar's fairly diddy, but that should be fine. Okay, so my goal for this stream, if we can make it happen, I would like to, A, dig this down to about the bottom layer and put these down as deep as they can go and still function. Add an extra one at least. Maybe another 2. Big question mark. I've got some ideas on how to make this more efficient, the automatic repairing system. And then probably have... Well, in keeping with the idea that this is very low tech, this is kind of like my first dig site sort of thing, I'm thinking we're going to have an open pit rather than anything kind of sealed off. We'll have a little shed. It'll be fairly humble, I say. And that will be our claim. Once we've completed that, we'll be moving on. I think that'll be pretty solid. I would like to see you have fun. Marvellous. I have fun in every game I play, otherwise I don't play them. How is this going to work? Oh, it does actually work. Fantastic. Yeah, our automation has expanded a lot. The fact that we don't need to repair these two is a huge deal. Alright. Now, over here, I'm going to leave this one more or less as it is right now. I don't intend really to change this. There is one thing I will do, though. I need to go grab my hammer. I think I've left it over here because the last time I used it was to nail things down. Yeah. I'm going to leave a set of tools over here. It'll be fine. I want to move you. Oh. And I would like to put you... Can I have... Do you go down on the ground? No? Yes? Yes, you do. Where could I pop you? I guess I could put you there. Sure, that'll do. I would love to get a little bit more concrete, and maybe I should. Just to flesh this little area out, maybe have a little area on the far side. It would make sense for the scales to be right there, really, in my head. Or maybe I just leave it looking like this, frankly. I might take the safe back over on that side, because this was really bought after we'd left this area, so it doesn't really feel too bad to take that with us. In fact, that is exactly what I'm going to do, because it kind of seems out of place here. Yoink. I'll pop the safe down here. We'll probably put that in our little cabin that I'm going to be building. That means this can go over here. Right there. That's actually a better place for it. There we go. Oh. A little mining helmet. Well, actually, mining helmet makes sense over here. Because of the mine, you know? It's a very simple little place. I'm thinking the fishing rod being up here would have been better, but the problem is that this area, it isn't quite level. And that's really annoying. Oh well. Let's pop this in here. Yoink. Bed is fine. Okay, so that is our first little area. This claim is almost like 2 claims in one. I kind of like that about it. But we need some more cash. Right. I still like the lantern in the pit. It looks like... It does. It actually does make that whole area look nice. Okay. Tunk. Let's find out what we've got. We've probably got some amazingly chunky bars here. I am going to say... We're going to go and make one absolutely ridiculously valuable necklace. How much is this worth by itself? It's already 5 grand. Nice. And with that, we're going to go and buy all the materials that we want to build our cabin. I think that would be wise. What gem do you want for the necklace, chat? Your choice. We've got emerald. We've got ruby, sapphire. And we've also got an onyx, but we've only got one small onyx. Game, this autosave, really? At that moment of all times? Why? No, no, don't fall in! I do not want to be smelted in molten iron. It's not even carbonite. I would not be preserved. Oh, sorry. You said sapphire, didn't you? Yeah, most people said sapphire, so that's what we're going to go with. I don't know if it's the larger of the gems, but, you know, it's going to be big enough regardless. A lot of gems have gone into this. So that's worth 493 by itself. Sapphire there. Have a look at how much this is valued at. 7 grand. Not too shabby. Alright. I'm just gonna... Well, I could just walk up there, or I could take this with me. Have we got cash around here? We do. We've got a little bit of cash. Actually, you know what? We could take this whole thing with us to where we're going to be gathering the materials, so... Getting all the house parts? That seems fine. Is there anything else I wanted to bring? We could bring our fish as well, I guess. Okay, you're not actually in there because things can bounce off you. If they're in the bucket, then they lose their collision box, their hit box, so it's one way to tell if it's technically considered inside the bucket or not. There we go. That is probably considered inside the bucket. We will test it. Yeah, see. Alright, fish, you're coming with me. The necklace stock market might have recovered. That's a good point, actually, yeah. Right, first things first then. Let's go for a little journey. We're gonna drive on down to the fish market, see what it's like. It doesn't look good, I'll be honest with you. But if it's not far off, I don't mind selling it here. How far off is it? Oh, it's so close. Okay, I think we might actually wait then. Because unlike, well, kind of like in real life, really, depending on where you're selling your stuff or how you're selling it. It's not gonna, the market isn't gonna adjust instantly. So if we just we wait for it to be positive, some like 105, 110%, and then just sell enough to crash the market for a few years, we'll still end up making loads of money, and we just won't be able to make money with fish for a bit. It's fine. But let's go and see if the jewelry market has recovered, because we sold quite a lot. I try to use the stock markets where I can. Realistically, though, is there much point for me to do that at this juncture? I'm making stupid amounts of money most of the time. I'll poke my nose in and just see how badly the weapon market is. 97. Okay, that's not going to be too bad in a little while. Aavak breaks stock markets for convenience. Well, you know, someone else should have gotten there first if they wanted to make money on the stock market before I did. That's them being slow, not me being cruel. It is me being cruel. Yeah, gold isn't going to recover for a while. Not that I really like selling the gold bars, but if that was like 120%, I would sell that rather than make it into jewelry. Also, fill the truck, please. Later. We've easily got enough... yeah, we need to go this way. We've easily got enough fuel to get here and back. I am 100% the sort of person who would put just enough fuel into their fuel tank to get to their destination. And then, you know, it would just basically be a little bit of a gamble on whether I'd make it there or not in time before it ran out. playing a little game with myself every time I go for a drive. And or maybe I'm in a race and that extra weight of fuel would have slowed me down by some fraction of a percent. And this way I win the race because my foolish opponent actually filled their tank when they didn't need it. The fools! My victory is assured. I drive my car when the fuel light is on all the time. Drives my sister nuts if she's around. Well done, Belial. Well done. It is the job of every sibling to annoy the other siblings. It is part of the code. We all understand. Actually, why did I come over here? We don't need to. Well, I could park in there in order to get a lot of this stuff. Yeah. But we're not buying anything from there right now. We might do in a little bit, but first... Oh, come on, Lantern, please. That'll do. Pop. Thanking you. Right. You in the bin. Okay, so we're gonna make a little shack. I'm not gonna make a tin shack, but I want it to be a little place. Like the walls aren't gonna be tin, but the roof might well be. And we could do that with ramps there. Long triangle, long ramp. How long would you say that? Would you say that's 2 tiles long? I would probably say that's 2 and that's 1. So we could make a 2 by... I want it to be... Like, we just threw together something that we could live in whilst we were making our first bit of money before moving on kind of feel to it, you know? Heno, I didn't say that expressly, but I deeply inferred it. Or implied it. I implied it. You could infer from what I said that I am going to be playing it again soon. And you would be correct. Are there any tables in here? I don't think there are. Alright, so. Little shack is not going to have anything fancy like boards up off the floor. It'll just have a wooden floor on the ground. So I need floor tiles. How big I'm going to make it is the question. Do we have wooden wall peak? See, those peaks are much better. However, okay, I guess we're going to have to go with these. So I'm going to want 2 long. I swear. Too short. Now that gives me the dimensions. It's going to be 3 wide or long. I'm not sure how big we're going to make it. We could go ultra tiny. Kind of like a survival, kind of bushcraft kind of cabin. I like that idea, where everything is... I mean, we're not going to be able to represent it necessarily in the most visual way here, but the sort of cabin where, like, your table folds up and stuff like that. You try to make it as small and unassuming as possible, because, you know, you're building it yourself in the middle of the woods. And it's hard work, basically. So the minimal possible room needed, but with enough room for some, you know, hanging some candles in jars on off little hooks, or putting them on shelves, maybe having some decorations here and there, fold out table where you can sit there with your fresh cup of tea, hot off your little wood burning stove tucked in the corner, just listening to the crackle in the stove, looking outside your tiny, maybe window that's got plastic panes in it, just at the snowy drifts as it's falling down from the trees around. Ah, man, I want to be out in the forest right now. I've convinced myself. This is what we're making. We will make it... That is... I'm going to need to have a look for a table. Where would I find a table here? Because I'm not seeing anything that even remotely resembles... Oh, no, there we are. There's a table. It's a little bit large, though. I might have to make it 4 wide. It's not exactly what I wanted. 4 deep, rather. It's already 3 wide. We could make it 4 deep. So, table. We want 1 chair, because it's just me. Why we've got such a gigantic table, I don't know, but whatever. We've got a gigantic table, we're just going to live with it. We're going to want a bed. Because we're no longer sleeping under the stars, but we're still sleeping on a camp bed, okay? Like I said, it's a little bushcraft shack. So, making it 4 wide means I'm going to need 4 of those ramps and 4 of those ramps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I see it from over here? That would have been way too convenient for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. In before, what I'm imagining the building of this place is how it's gonna function does not function that way, and I'm buying way too much stuff. Oh my lord, please. There we go. I'll do. I guess I could just put it on a pallet. Certainly that would have made getting her off the truck a lot easier. No, it's fine. I've already started it now, so. We're going to want 2 of these at least. 1, 2, and then we're going to want 4 of these. Right. Now, there is a lot of scope for me to have gotten this very wrong and need to make some big adjustments. Because I really don't know what the building is like in this game. On this kind of scale, I'm just kind of imagining it, and I have to drive a fair ways to get all the parts. So I'm erring on the side of caution to a little degree. We'll see how it goes. I would like a lantern in there, though. Do we have a lantern for sale in here at all? No, that's a shame. Okay. How tall are we going to make it? I guess this is a door. And I'm going to say... Is that 1 tile, would you say? Or 2? See, this... How wide is that? Yeah. Not sure about this in some ways. I think maybe I should just get some walls and we'll see how things go. But I'm kind of anticipating that there's going to be some things that are a little bit off. We're going to want at least 1 window. Probably more than 1, though. I don't like the idea of it not having natural light. Because why wouldn't it? So we'll grab 1. Maybe 2. Or 1 wall. Maybe a 3rd, but I'm not sure we're going to use the 3rd. But I'd rather spend the money on it and not need it than need it and have to drive back for a window. Dig down and make it a sunken home. I'm not gonna... No, not this one. Maybe the others, though. Aavak, can I have a walk-in closet in my room in there? I mean, they're actually not that hard to build as long as you got the space for it. Oh, that one already had a window in the wall. Oh, damn it. Too late. You will need one door, so let's grab it. You. And have we got half walls at all? Or do the walls only come in those large slabs? Oh, that's going to be inconvenient for me, I'm going to be honest. Okay, I need to see how all of this goes together. I almost tried to drive out without paying, which is far less awful than you might imagine, because all of the stuff in the truck would just vanish, but all of the effort of loading the truck would have been wasted. So I'm very glad that I caught myself. We'll grab some extra tools in a bit. Let's reverse up and in. It's my money. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to want a couple of things here. I'm going to want... Like I said, we're not going to be having like a stone floor here. Not with this part. I wonder if I can pop that on a wall, maybe. That would actually be kind of cool. Okay, there we go. Lantern. Definitely want that. Have they got safes here? Oh, no, we've already got a safe. That's fine. But I want another set of scales for the house. Oh, actually, just generally for the area, I suppose. We'll also get another tool rack. It's going to also be in the house. And a mallet is the only thing I'm going to pick up for now. Good enough, Tunk? I need to put this somewhere where I can easily access it next time. There we are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No, please. Why? There we go. Okay. That also... Why? Alright, there we go. Whee! Yeah, we did grab a chair for the table. That's already been picked up. Is there anything else you can think of that we're absolutely going to need? We're not going to be putting any fancy furniture in the... Oh, well, I mean, I guess the safe is fancy furniture, but we're not going to be putting any other fancy furniture in this. Because this is the wrong house for it. However, I'm not the sort of person who can exist in a space that doesn't have some greenery in it. So we'll also buy a cactus. Little potted plant for the table. Because realistically, I'd have just gone out and found some wildflower and put it in a pot. The fact that this is the cactus, maybe that is the predominant species of flower in these parts. Just go outside, gather yourself a cactus. It is the way. And I think that's kind of everything we're going to need for now. We'll see how all of this goes together. It might require much refinement, so, you know, that was the point in us coming out and doing this now. When we get back, we'll probably find that a decent amount of materials have stockpiled. The one drill is going to need... Sorry, I was doing the sound effects for the vehicle. I just realized I'm streaming. I need to go back and grab me some... one more device for automation purposes. Also probably some extra wires. This truck drifts far more than you imagine something this big and this heavy to be capable of. Especially in reverse. Yep, bonk. Alright. Coins. Okay, can't get around that side, that's fine. Coins. How much we got? Oh yeah, loads. More than enough. One of these is necessary. Why? I know why. Because I'm a dumb. I'm gonna grab just a couple of extra wires. Because the current system is fairly specifically built. Probably 2 wires is all we're gonna need. Let's see. But I will grab a T. And I don't actually think I'm going to need anything else, but I'm going to grab 2 corner sections and another straight, just to err on the side of caution, because again, don't want to have to drive back up here. Not for a want of one piece of wire of some type. Again, couldn't go around that side. Hello. Rather expensive, but I accept. Right, there we go. Now we head home. Of course you'll grab a tea. Everything is about tea with me. I mean, true. It's actually quite a nice drive back. Shame we can't go full first person. We try to do that, we crash. Probably. Or drive off a cliff into the lake. Oh. Don't want the merchant first. Why are you here for? What? Hickson, what? Belial, is there such a thing as too much? Belial has chat, I'm afraid I've eaten too much taco nachos. You certain that that is a thing? It sounds like a made-up thing. Now, what we're going to do here... Oh, it's 2 apart. Damn it all. That's fine. We can make this work. What we're going to do... We're going to have the sensor elsewhere. What is this currently reading? We got a readout around here? I think I do. Yeah. I want to know what you're reading currently. Oh, right, I need to put it there, unfortunately. Okay, well, never mind then. Guess I won't find out just yet. You. And finally, you. Okay. First and foremost, I also... Well, actually, I also need my mallet. Oh my lord, trying to find that in this mess is going to be difficult. So let's just pop that to the side. It will almost certainly have fallen fairly low down. This is going to be so much of a mess before it becomes something beautiful. But I have high hopes that the beauty is on the way. Or, you know, the kind of rustic charm, if not beauty. Where are you, Mallet? There you are. Okay, so, first things first, that needs to be, in fact, all of this needs to be unhooked. And we take this off first, because otherwise bad. Next. Come on. There we go. Job's a good one. In fact, I don't actually even need them to be that far apart. Not for what I am now going to be doing with it. So. Now, previously, I repositioned all of these because I needed room for the scanner and the repairer. But we're going to change that up a little bit. What we're going to do is this. Where's the scanner? Scanner, go here. Now, I'm going to waste one, and only one, hopefully, kit. Repair kit. Corner. Actually, no, I need to bring it out one more. At this point that I could put in the reader if I wanted to, and I kind of do. Let's just pop that in. Now we want this here. See, the thing with these, unlike the filters when we built those, the first filter wore down faster than the other filters because obviously it had 100% unfiltered water going through it and that was damaging it. The second filter only had 80% unfiltered water, so it was degrading a little bit less, and each filter in sequence up to the fifth one was degrading 1/5 slower than the last in the sequence. What we're going to do now is we're going to make use of the fact that unlike the filters, machines degrade at the same speed. So, assuming both of these are at 100%, they're both getting 100% unfiltered water. They will degrade at the same speed. So I only need to scan one of them to know if it's broken, because if it is broken, both of them have, and I can deploy 2 spanners simultaneously. The harvester is an edge case because it degrades half as quickly as the drills themselves, so that's the system that we're going to be making use of. Or at least that's what I hope is going to work, because it might not. Right, we've got a certain amount of spanners in here. I'm actually going to yoink you for a moment, because I want to set the system up first before I do that. Oh, can we get you back? There we go. That is the wrong way. There. So I can see there are 2 spanners in there. That's fine. Where is the other one? I'm sure I bought one. Did I not? Is it still over in the truck, maybe? I did buy one, didn't I, chat? An extra repairer, that is. Electricity drips in a weird way in this game. Yeah, it does a little bit, yeah. Who knew? Electricity drips like water. S. Griffith, diolch yn fawr iawn for your gift sub there. That's super, super kind of you. Thank you. Did I already offload it and I just don't see it? Is my eyesight in game as bad as my eyesight in real life? Oh no. No, there we are. Whew. I was just about to say that most folks recommend adding the scanner last to avoid weird behavior. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't want this thing triggering when I'm not ready to accept. There we go. Right, one box of spanners. I want to pop you specifically in here. Can I do that? Can I drop it in? There we go, perfect. Okay. Now, assuming all is correct, this should, by my reckoning, deploy 2 spanners. Yep. So now both are, or should be, at 100% durability. 99, 99. Perfect. There we go. Only 1 scanner needed. I am pleased. I need to go and get some more spanners, though. Alright. Nice. And that will allow us, because I can actually, oh god. I can actually just continue building these up, because I was kind of unhappy about the fact that I couldn't just have them all side by side because of the way these needed to connect. But now we fixed that problem. Life is good. There we go. Okay. Pretty happy with that, actually. Pretty happy. Let me go grab a couple of spanners. Grab... Sure, we'll just grab 3, I think. Great, that is. What do you think, chat? Do you think that looks nice as it is? I'm still trying to figure out a way that I can make this look like... I don't know, like... It is part of the... that the wires are connected to something rather than free-floating, because that kind of itches a bit, but... Oh my goodness, I managed to butt dial the word cult into chat. Mm-hmm. That sounds like something someone in denial might say. Then we just need to put the last one in here. Go 9, 8, and 6. Perfect. We won't have to come back to this for quite some time. Right, pretty pleased with that, actually. Pretty pleased. What's the current water pressure here? At this point. Well, I imagine that's going to be full pressure, but I wonder what the pressure is at this junction. Okay, that's not quite where I wanted it to go. Can I get you over there? See, that's kind of weird that you would be okay with being there. Oh, there we are. 88 water pressure, so down a little bit. That's serviceable.